After teaching students how to write a constructed response or math explanation, a thesis statement, or a conclusion to a science lab, then don't rush to have them all do one by themselves. Most students aren't ready for that fast of a gradual release of responsibility. Rather, let them work with partners or a group to produce a single written product. But I acknowledge that when you put a group of kids together to write just one something, one or two students tend to do all the work, and the other two or three let them. This is when I introduce the Think, Ink, Pair, Square strategy. When you're ready for students to attempt a written response, give them each a sticky note. This same strategy works great for primary students, but the sticky notes might need to be a little bigger as their penmanship is a little larger. Now that each student has a sticky note, reveal the question or the prompt you want them to respond to in writing. Each student individually thinks and inks on their sticky note. Then, once they have their response done, pair them up. Two students look at each other's sticky notes and identify what's strong about both of their responses. What about the details? What about the facts? What about the answer itself? I ask students to even start to underline keywords and phrases from both of the sticky notes that the pair is liking. With the think and ink done, and now the pair has spoken, you want to combine with another pair. This is when the two pairs become a square. This is when each of the students adheres their individual sticky note to the Think, Ink, Pair, Square placemat. We literally want the students to hover around and read each of the individual responses. It's at this point that they're reading and underlining and circling and trying to think about what would be the single strongest response we could generate. We're looking for a combination that we could produce as a group. With that done, the group then actually writes with a write-on wipe-off marker their new final constructed response or math explanation or thesis statement or science lab conclusion in the square. Think, ink, pair, square. Now, as the teacher, I would have groups share out what they came up with. Of course, I was walking around, eavesdropping, and looking over their shoulders the whole time. But there's some safety in a group product. But as the teacher, I make each student write their individual names on their own sticky notes. Here's why. I want to know who wrote what, who's getting it, and who's not. How much of the final product was Stuart's and how much was Tabitha's? This will help you in that formative assessment. It will help you know who needs more instruction and who is beginning to master it.